Welcome back to the channel, Fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and like videos like this.
If you look at the hexagon storm at the North Pole of Saturn, which appears to be permanent ever since the Voyager craft arrived in the early 2000s, it's always been there ever since. How do you have a hexagon storm? How do you have a storm that goes round at angles to produce a blatant hexagon? Well, how do you do it? You do it with sound. It's all to do with sound. The rings are generating a sound. If you go on the internet, you can find video platforms, the sound that Saturn is giving off.
Creepy.
It's freaking creepy when you hear it. And it's that whole frequency sound environment that I say creates the bizarre hexagon storm at the North Pole and is generating frequencies across the solar system. But if you look deeper into this, you know, this reality is so not like we are led to believe it is.
So, in a now deleted Instagram post, the would-be Trump assassin, you know, the third or fourth one, I can't even count how many there have been now, Cole Allen has on an Israeli defense sweatshirt. And I double-checked it. I asked Grok, so everybody's saying this is AI bullshit. It's not. The IDF sweatshirt images are from his now deleted Instagram. And on top of that, if you search Google Trends for the shooter's name, Cole Allen, the only place it was searched a full 12 hours before the shooting was in Israel at around 7 a.m. Eastern time. Can anyone explain this crap? Please help me.
It'll be funny, it'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight. He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny, it'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
What the fuck happened at Coachella this year? Here are the 4 strangest moments you couldn't miss. It's real. People who were there said the whole place felt demonic. And the worst part is that many people actually left the festival scared. First, there's this strange illness no one believed at first, but that ended up affecting everyone again. Almost everyone who went to Coachella got sick, but this time it's a real cough that lasts for a long time, as if something specific was in the air making people stay longer. And at the very beginning of the festival, someone filmed this terrifying video where you can clearly see what looks like a portal flying over the tents before anyone even arrived. No one had ever seen anything like that, especially at a festival like this. Among all the artists who performed, the well-known Sway Lee made a demonic face that terrified his fans. His face literally transformed. Some might say it was just the lighting, but something darker definitely happened there. We've also seen many videos of people running to get out of the festival. They wait a whole year to be there, but end up running away once they realize what kind of place they stepped into. This year was actually calmer than last year's edition. I already made a video about it, and everything that happened back then felt even more demonic. They were lucky it wasn't worse this time.
Well, it looks like real hair. So this doll was bald.
Like, it had, like, really short hair, and now its hair's, like, really long. Mama! And, like...
There's a spirit.
And we just put hair gel in it. Like, a little bit.
Okay, well, take Chucky and go, please.
Hey.
I'll interject something. Right before we started filming, I think Steven sent you some images, right?
Actually, I had the images.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that he was okay with me sharing, because there's some ramifications to putting this out.
We're going to overlay these, but what's freaky is their faces, like a bunch of faces in that video, little faces.
Steven seems to think that there are either interdimensional portals opening and closing, because you can see dozens and dozens of freaky alien-looking faces, disembodied, just heads and faces, throughout the video.
Something horrible has happened. Something they have to correct. But it requires time travel. It requires going back into the past. I've never had a feeling of it being extraterrestrial. It's always been that they were simply us in the future.
All right, what happened last night?
Okay, I woke up at 2:30. Somebody grabbed my arm. Yeah, I could feel their hands going around my arm. It was still dark in the room. Next thing I know, I was burned. It started burning. That's when I jumped up and turned the light on, and that's what I had on.
Oh my!
But I could feel the person's hand around me, and it's like the middle finger was on fire, burned me.
Jeez, Daddy.
Don't know.
And does it hurt today?
No, no.
아슈리 ragazzi. 나 재미 되루이잖아. 재미. 내 드론 얘기하나? 그러고 더 맞아야.
That man has a lot of faith in the drone's carrying ability.
And this is where things go from odd to insane.
This time I brought my laser. Did you see that? Dude, it like lights up. It lights up.
When the beam hits the object, something becomes visible.
Dude, there's something like around it. No drone does that. No drone does that. It's literally like invisible or see-through. And it's like, it's round.
I slowed this footage down, increased the exposure slightly, just enhancing it, not adding or changing anything to showcase what this object may be.
It's tiny, and then when I like hit it with the beam, it like is bigger. Like, see, there's like, it's literally a circle. Bro, that is not a plane.
He continues shining the laser on it, talking to the people in the live chat, and every time the laser hits it, it appears almost perfectly spherical.
Look at that. It's like small, and then when you hit it, there's like a little force field around it. You see, it's like a bubble.
And then suddenly, the object appears to drop.
It's going down. Hold on. Sorry, guys, hold on. My fingers are so cold, I can't even press the button correctly. Wait. That's it right there. It's at the ground. It's at the ground. It's shining literally at the ground. I'm gonna go get it. I'm going. That's not a drone. We're going.
So the Trump suspect Cole Allen and Usha Vance, JD Vance's wife, were actually in a video in a competition together in 2017, and it was in the news. What is happening? Look at this video. You're going to see both in there. This is at this tech conference where they're trying to get funding. Just look.
College student Cole Allen developed a prototype for a wheelchair emergency brake.
And there he is.
The wheelchair brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea with this
is interesting.
Is to prevent it from moving at all.
Recent
This seems
Aging into
nice.
the Future conference held by St. Barnabas Senior Services and the Eisner Foundation
You'll see Usha.
offered a test run on products that have the potential to enrich the lives of
There
seniors.
she is.
14 different tech startups
Y'all see
got
her?
to present.
How much of a coincidence is this? Is it just me, or does it seem like we're living in a clown world and they're all laughing in our faces allegedly? Or is this just one big coincidence and we should all shut up?
On the fucking
Bro!
on the railroad track.
This is on the railroad tracks.
The tires come off.
That's a car on the railroad track, bro.
And the tire just come off.
I wouldn't want to stay there too long, but
His tire just come off. Somebody to call the police.
I want to show you guys something.
Do you know some of the most common places that we get parasites in America? You go on the CDC's websites right now. Go to Google, type in cdc.gov, and the next word parasite, and hit enter, and then open the link, and then click parasite, and read this review that the CDC has about parasites infecting Americans. It actually reads, there's 90 million Americans right now that have parasite infections causing chronic medical diseases. My next question for you is, why is every medical doctor in America told in school for 4 years that parasites don't exist in America when the CDC itself tells you 90 million Americans, which is a third of America, at least they know has medical conditions caused by parasites? And then they tell you where the most common parasite in America that makes these people sick with these autoimmune diseases, where it comes from. And it says protozoa parasite infections most commonly come from your tap water.
Mm-hmm. So we've been looking for a daycare for our kids. I think we found it. This is going to be it right here. The Terror of Demons Academy.
And that's $666 a month. What a steal.
Okay, we all began with God. I have so many clients coming to me, and on their list of questions is always, where did I come from? But they always say, why am I here too? Well, where did I come from? And I tell them we all came from the same place. No, I want to know what's my home planet. There's no such thing. We all came from the same place. Other planets are just one of the schools that we sign on to learn at. But that's not home, not the real home. We all began at the same place. We all started with God, or what they call the source. Now, I've had many, many people go back to the source. They go back to when they were with God before they ever started on this long journey to become humans. Humans are kind of like the last part of the whole thing. This is the worst part, really. But we all began at the same place, and I've had people go back and experience it, and they always describe God the same way. First, you have to get over the idea that God is a man. He's not a man. If anything, he would be a woman. Because women are the creative power. But he's neither one. He's not male or female. There is no gender. And when people go back to be with God, they're just doing instead of going to past lives, this is what they do. They go back to the beginning. They always describe it the same way, that God is like a huge energy force. They describe it like a big bright light. Some of them say they're in the sun, but it's not hot. Other ones say the great central sun is what they call it, but it's a huge light. And when they're there, there's total love. They don't want to leave. They're all together. Everyone is together, and they all want to stay there. They don't want to leave. It is so much love. It is so much beauty. And when I've had people go back there, they say, don't wake me up. I want to stay here because it's so beautiful. And afterwards, they, the ones I work with, they always come through the people I work with, and they said that the person who had the session, they wanted to get a taste of what it was like. It was one of their questions. They wanted to know, what is God really like? They wanted a taste of home. But they said, we can just give her a taste. If we showed her what it was really like, she wouldn't want to return. But you gave her enough so that at least she'd have an idea of what it was like. It's so beautiful and so wonderful. They said a human being cannot really understand the totality of God, of the source. It is so enormous. They said our belief in God and our concept of God is like a tiny thread compared to what it really is. We cannot understand the totality of it.
You want to know about data centers right now? Okay, hang on. This is the data centers according to the internet right now. Look at Texas, 413. California, 321. Looks like Virginia, 665. What on God's green earth do we need all of this massive information about? Can you tell me? Somebody real smart, please chime in and tell me.
So if someone from Fox called in, and it was cut off at a weird moment. This clip is going super viral, saying Caroline Leavitt's husband leaned over right as the dinner was starting and told her, "You need to be very safe." What's that all about?
I want to just quickly tell you, I was sitting next to Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary's husband. He was one of our guests. He was seated right next to me, and right as the dinner was starting, the national anthem happened, and then he kind of leaned over and said, I watched you on TV, you do a great job. You need to be very safe. And he was just very serious when he said that to me. And he kind of looked around the room and he said, there are some...
And her phone call just got cut off. So they're live still.
Sounds like we lost Aisha's phone there, and this happens.
And by the way, Aisha didn't have any, that was a clear 30 seconds leading up to that, and then the call just cut off. So will the news be covering this with any skepticism?
Waiter, my burger's too juicy. Am I right? Let's have a taste.
Oh, thanks. Oh, shoot. So I got the juiciest burger I could find at Arby's. Let's try it. A little more. Gotta moisten my throat first. These burgers really are juicy though. Like, look, I was really surprised by that the first time because I expected it to be dry. Other than that, it tastes like rubber. I'll be honest. I probably won't have this again.
At least it's not a high.
Okay, everything. Let me say. Right here. Right here. Right now. Hold on.
See how hard to open that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it push myself. Go.
Right.
Right, let's get down.
Right, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sino gumagawa nito? Open it right now.
Asa kayo nandito kayo?
Nangyayari, dude.
Marami tayo na eh.
Kanina may nag-open.
Is it juice? No. Nakita mo.
Nakita mo.
Open! Wala bang ilaw dyan? Bakit ba?
No, stop.
No, I saw that.
No. It was fucking shaking. It was fucking shaking.
Can we go? What?
Open it!
Oh my god!
Now go!
Have any other creators noticed what's going on with TikTok? And what am I talking about? Their brand new feature called AI Cast. It's located right on the side whenever you're about to record a video. So basically, in a nutshell, social media companies are about to use yours and my face to create content without you. So basically, if you're going to record a video and you opt to use this feature, you are then giving them permission to use your face, your likeness, and even your content. And this is not only going to affect just big creators, this is going to affect all creators on a scale that many of us are not even ready for. So the bottom line is, people can actually take you or anyone else and put them in any video, including a video that you're on, and have that individual do or say whatever they want via a prompt. And as you can see what it says right up on top, create yourself and your friends in AI videos. It tells you right there. So basically, what does this all mean for creators all over social media, including the TikTok platform? Because don't forget, once you create the video here, you can download it without any type of watermark and upload it anywhere, Instagram, Facebook. So how are we going to protect our content? And once again, as I and a lot of others have been telling you, that AI is something to be very aware of and pay attention to, because sooner or later, anything you see on any of these apps could just be AI, not real. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
It's the man right here.
That's so cute. Is it boy?
Trump's still going to be president?
No. In 2027, we will be introduced literally to extraterrestrials by an official report.
I really want that to happen. The main reason I want it to happen is that so people stop saying that it's not real. Like, we can stop fighting about it.
Yeah, starting to take it seriously.
I mean, there's still so much resistance to it.
Of course, and there probably will be even after open contact, because people will be in denial, but it has to happen soon, because you have to have the time before humanity's reset period to absorb all of this at your own pace in the way that you want to. We're not going to force it on you.
Why would I
Launch
not
code
feel
scrambled.
threatened by what you just said?
Because they're showing us we won't have a war, a global thermonuclear war. With their level of advanced technology, they could have done this 100 times over. Why would they wait until we had nuclear weapons to do so? Why wouldn't they have taken us over when we were Neanderthals? If they could do it. They've been around for millions of years.
All right, guys, I want you to take a look at the band M83. So it's more than just Hollywood. It's more than just the government. It's these little bands that you would never expect. It's people walking down the street. It's people at the gym. It's people in your office building. They're everywhere, guys. This band. They're famous for the song that's playing in the background, Midnight City. It's a good song. But it got me interested in these guys. Because I just feel a certain vibration and frequency when I listen to them, and I'm like, these guys are not from here. And then take a look at this song, Up. Look at the lyrics. They talk about flying, feeding, sucking, bleeding, paying for their little crime by universal law. Try not to be caught. Dude, I'm telling you. They're vampires, they're reptilians, they're fallen angels, whatever it is you want to call them. They're everywhere. Okay, so I need you to take a look at this band, listen to them, and see for yourself that it's more than just the top mainstream people that are right in front of your face. It's the ones you least expect.
He's just looking for the manager.
Guys, make sure that you do not miss this because it's about to happen tomorrow. The FBI, the Pentagon, NASA, and the Department of Defense all have to answer to Congress about the scientists that keep on going missing. And the FBI director just said himself that arrests are on the table. So a congressman actually just revealed that the reason why he started this entire investigation is because of a retired Air Force general that vanished. They were literally about to interview him about UFOs and then he was gone. Hello? All the way back starting in 2022, at least 12 different scientists and military officials that are connected to NASA, nuclear weapons, and classified programs have disappeared. Some people are reporting that there's 12 people, some people report that there's 15, and then some say that there's 30 and up. The head of the entire investigation right now said that this is a national security threat and said that these cases have all the hallmarks of a foreign operation.
Nuclear secrets, and that's why this is an issue of national concern. I do not think on surface that it's a coincidence.
But here's the thing though, because the FBI director went on national TV and said that he is going to share what they find with the world. NASA has actually already responded to this, saying that nothing indicates a threat, while a congressman is literally calling it one. So obviously somebody's not telling the truth, and the briefing deadline is tomorrow, and they're actually going to be completely classified. And we have no idea what is about to come out of this.
TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. You will need a color of consciousness to watch this to the end. I have a question. Let's break down reality real quick. How does your TV work? You remember when they showed you the diagram of the TV? You probably was young, right? It looked a little like that, right? It had the black bulb in it, right? The black light coming from the back. And then from that black bulb emitted 3 lights, right? 3 lasers, 3 laser beams. Red, green, and blue, right? Let's break this down a little bit. Let's get into this, right? Ooh, the color process. Within the cathode ray tube is the beam that shoots electrons onto the screen, which is coated with phosphor. While a black and white TV has 1 beam, color TVs have 3 beams, red, blue, and green. Color TV also has 1 screen which you view your image from. But behind the screen is a sheet of phosphor. Black and white TVs only have 1 sheet of phosphor, while color TVs has 3 sheets, red, blue, and green. So, how does the TV work, right? We got the black bulb in the back. We have the red laser, the green laser, the blue laser. It comes out, projects onto the screen, right? The light then breaks down, right? And it becomes a motion picture. Right? The TV, everything you see. I have another question now. How do the northern lights work? We're told in the flat earth model that in the center is a huge black magnetic mountain to point us true north. And from that point, we have the northern lights. Let's look into that a little bit, right? Aurora Borealis, Latin phrase that translates to northern dawns, the scientific name for the northern lights, coined in 1619 by Galileo. Described phenomenon appearance with Aurora being Roman goddess of dawn. Borealis derived from Greek name north wind, right? So the Aurora Borealis are lights that come out from the most northern part. What color are those lights? Red, blue, and green. Now, wait a minute. The flat earth model says we have a firmament. So if in the northernmost part, there's a black magnetic mountain, and from that point, red, blue, and green lights are projected, if we do have a firmament, those lights would cast on the firmament, and from that projection, it would break down the grid, creating a motion picture, making everything we see. As above, so below. The Earth is a TV.
Here, a scientist here. This is like a sort of experiment that it's really hard to find anything like it. So this is like pretty groundbreaking stuff. We're gonna grow some plants inside of there. One of them without Wi-Fi signal, one of them with Wi-Fi signal. They're called Faraday cages. So one of them will be putting out radiation where the other one is not gonna be doing that.
I don't think anything's gonna happen. I don't really know.
I don't know, because it's just like this plastic thing with technology in it. But like, we don't know if that will affect the plant.
I don't really feel like radiation affects me in any way, so I don't feel like it's going to affect another living thing like a plant.
Have you done this experiment before, or is this new?
We have seen an experiment using crest seeds and radiation, but never as controlled as this one, as far as I know.
Not good.
Let's bring in. Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Full send.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, one of them is going to be exposed to high levels, and the whole reason that we've covered them in tinfoil is because the environment of this classroom is filled with that. Right, so we had to try to isolate the plants inside of there and not let the Wi-Fi get in there.
I don't really know if it'll affect anything because, like, I grow plants in my, like, I have Wi-Fi in my house and I grow plants all the time and they grow fine.
It's gonna die.
You think so?
Yeah.
Today I'm in Argentina and I'm trying the most viral burger here. Let's head inside because I'm very hungry and I traveled an hour to get here. Which burger are you getting? Which burger are you getting? I'm getting this one. I just have the, just this one, just the combo, the big, that one. Oh, gracias. Oh my god. Guys, here we go. We have the big burger. As you can see, we've got a black bun. We've got lots of creamy filling and lots of meat. Holy shit. God, I love Big Nick.
Hey, can't make that up. Just leave a comment, fool.
This is part one of everything I know about our binary twin solar system. We're going to start with the basics about these drawings and the person that creates them. So the gentleman who makes all the drawings that I share, his name is Samuel Hoffman. He is the only person that has ever come forward to reveal information about how we have this binary solar system. What I mean by that is that there's actually another solar system electromagnetically connected to our solar system. Once in a great while, our two solar systems will cross paths, and that is what is happening. It's been happening since 2009, and this is why the sky looks so completely different, is because we are seeing the effects of close passing planets from another solar system. Nobody would have ever guessed, but that's what's happening, and Sam knows all about it. Gravity is not what we've been told. They actually live in an electrical universe. Okay, just to clarify. Sam discovered this, he wrote a paper about it. The paper ultimately led to him being forced into a 30-year non-disclosure agreement. You know, they did not want him to talk about, you know, these other planets that were out there. At that time, nobody could see them, okay? Proved beyond any doubt mathematically through the equations that he demonstrated in this paper he wrote. And it was enough to make the government concerned, and they felt it was necessary to put him under a non-disclosure agreement. That agreement ended in 2010, and that was the same year that he stepped forward and started talking about what he knew. Now, back to the drawings for a moment. These are based on what he can visualize through remote viewing. He has made several dozen drawings over the past 10 years or so. I just want everybody to understand how accurate these drawings actually are. I have spent years and years comparing his drawings to photographs that people share in my group on Facebook. And the only way that could happen, that they are always matching up perfectly, is if it's really happening. His drawings line right up to photographs that anybody takes. You, me, it doesn't matter. They're there. I mean, we got these big, dark, round shadows in each direction all around the world. Those big curves that we're seeing in the sky, those are the close passing planets passing just outside Earth's atmosphere. We see their shadows and we see their clouds. Absolutely, you can tell that we are repetitively seeing these darker shadow places to each side of our sun, and they just so happen to be perfectly round at that. It's undeniable. Here's another example of a close passing planet. As you can see, it's dark and round. The dark side of a planet. Planets are between Earth and our sun. Okay, so we see their dark sides, their shadows, their clouds, their atmosphere, even down to that asteroid right there. Yes, the asteroids in the binary system are huge. Actually, all of the planetary objects, planets, moons, asteroids, are larger than the planetary objects in our solar system. Technically, our solar system right now is passing through the binary solar system. Okay, we are passing through it. You know, we are seeing these other planets that are very close by Earth, just outside Earth's atmosphere. These are clouds from another planet. We do not have clouds that look like that. We have never had clouds that look like that here on Earth. This is the reason why back around 2016 the government came forward and released a whole list of new cloud names to help explain all of this away. You know, they gave these new kind of clouds names, and people automatically just accepted it as okay and legit without really any further explanation needed. Again, Earth does not have clouds that look like that. And no, that is not HARP or frequency waves or gravity waves. This is not a sun simulator, okay? That's another elaborate cover-up to help normalize what this is happening here and give people an answer for what's going on. You know, it's them. They're doing that. No, actually planets are doing that. Planets on both sides of the sun, which is usually Saturn and Arby, are pinching the sunlight, and that's all the sunlight they can get through past the two planets that you really cannot see because you're seeing their dark sides. And for the record, these rainbow effects like this that just started not too long ago, a few years ago, that is actually caused by light reflecting off of colorful asteroids, okay? The asteroids in the binary system are passing super close by Earth as well, just outside Earth's atmosphere, and light reflects off of them, and they just so happen to be very colorful. They're actually colorful and pretty, and this is what happens when sunlight reflects off of them. Samuel Hoffman also depicts the asteroids as colorful as seen in one of his drawings. They're always super colorful. Every Saturday at 3 o'clock Central, we go live on our YouTube channel.
That's a wrap on this episode, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me, smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.